goals is very simple. If you remember me talking about it this morning, you've got to make sure you know what you're aiming for. Okay? There's quite a lot of people that nod at me with this, but when I actually start questioning whether their goals are SMART goals, and I mean in the truest sense of the word, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound, and if I start questioning goals, sometimes people's goals aren't that clear actually. They're not that smart. So it's really important that you know what the goal is. I did mention that in Racy this morning, but what I didn't mention was this. If you are at, oh, wrong pen, try again. If you are at point A and you want to get to point B, you need to make sure you know exactly what point B is, because you want to go from point A to point B. The problem is, if people have different versions of what their goals are in their heads, and it's not smart or crystal clear, instead of going from A to B, they actually go from A to C. And what happens is you have a divergence from the original goal, and we call it an emergent strategy. An emergent strategy. And I see quite a lot in business. I go in and you've got this set of people doing what they think is right, this set of people what they think is right, doing what they think is right, and none of them are quite doing the same, aiming for the same thing when it comes to it. So, if you're going to take responsibility for your work, for your tasks, then you need to be absolutely crystal clear on what you're trying to aim for. Now that might be a conversation with your boss. It might be a sit down and you actually work it out on a piece. Well, actually, what are the measurables here? But also, what are the qualitative measurables as well as the quantitative measurables? Okay, so what are the KPIs? Absolutely, get that. But also, you know, how are we going to measure, you know, morale, you know, and service and things like this. So always, actually, what is it we're trying to aim for? If you don't have a crystal clear vision over what your goal is, your brain struggles to get you there. If you have a crystal clear vision and your goal is very smart, then your brain knows exactly where to go at. More to the point, other people know that the goal is exactly the same as the one you're thinking about. All of a sudden, everybody's taking responsibility for it and nobody's blaming things for things that are going on, okay?